In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now, or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally, or do you hang on to your seeds? In this underhanded game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? 16 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 6.
Welcome to my flower shop. For bid, we have the uproot, starting bid at 3 seeds. Remove a nominee from the block. We have green thumb. Replace one of the greenhouse challenge winners. You must play this directly after a greenhouse competition. Starting bid 4 seeds. We have a seed count, which can be purchased at any time. You get to take a look at my little chart to see the current seed count for everyone and banked vote count. And then fly trap. Starting price is players remaining +2. So currently, if you would like to purchase fly trap, it would be 18 seeds.
You can freely trade, you can bid at any time. This is the auction period. So if you would like to place a bid, say I have 3 seeds, I'll go, Holly, I would like to place 3 seeds on uproot. You place it down, we'll announce it to everyone, and throughout the time, anyone can up and outbid and try to win it.
If I bid 3 for something, somebody else bids 3, they need to bid 4 to actually take it.
Correct. If you have if you have enough to bid more, you must bid more. You can only match a bid if it's everything you have. If it's like I only have 3 seats left, I could bid 3 and match it. And then it's up to the other person to either outbid you, or if it ends in a tie, we'll randomize the outcome. So you are doing the auction, you are prepping for the banishment vote that will occur after, and you are preparing for nominations, which will occur after that banishment. So we're going to give you plenty of time. I think you have a lot to talk about. And Tulip, you are not blocking for this vote, you are blocking for the next vote.
Does all of the greenhouse vote in the first
Everyone but the nominees are voting this week.
So this is the first challenge, this is the first elimination, so it's likely gonna be who they think is a threat. For me, I would like Alex to be eliminated because she's like a very iconic personality and she could be a potential winner for my game. So that's what I think you should be safe, but also it's best for you to give me or Emily your bank votes. I wouldn't trust Matt because when I was talking to Emily while we were walking, like the moment I stepped out of the conversation with him, he already started talking to like Emily about like who should be, but like he was trying to be like shitty, and that's something that I wouldn't do like at the beginning of the game. Like we're just getting
we're all in one teammates.
Yeah. So like I said, give Emily or me, and we'll use it for your benefit, and we should move from there. Yeah. For me, like I can help you campaign to start voting for Alex, and that's something that I can do. But yeah, I wouldn't trust Matt.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Like, especially, well, not to like be like, oh, well, you put me up, so I don't trust you. It's just the manner in which he did makes me not.
Like he could have made it for like the other team with like rock paper scissors. Like that's more like, but he he already had your name, or it could have been my name too, or Emily's, which I don't think Emily's.
All right. So Matt, which of your teammates are you nominating?
I'm gonna put in Zakai.
All right, Rita, so it is up to you to nominate one of your teammates. You cannot nominate Elise because she has the rose.
Good job, Elise. There's rock, paper, scissors. Loser gets it.
I'm down. I'm down.
Okay, so Kareem, you have been nominated for the first banishment. I'm so sorry.
I was thinking like he's lucky he got the Snapdragon because I feel like he would have been the one
to
be triggered.
Because I felt like out of our team, not to like kind of put down on our team, but I feel like he might have been the slight weaker link. Especially like when we were doing the rope thing. I feel like I was like, Matt, can you do this? Matt, can you do that? Like,
yeah, roll the tapes. I think you can see like Emily just saying. I think though, strategize would have been leave it to the odds because right now he already had someone in mind and that put him in a bad spot already. So yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere.
It's not.
That's not cool.
We also-
First, here's this.
I'll give you mine as well. We need to get a pulse of the room.
I was gonna say, because if they think we're all pulling seeds, I think that could make us a target.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want us to, like,
We all ran upstairs.
yeah.
So, I don't want us to isolate ourselves and then pull seeds. So let's make
When I think it's not surprising because we were the last to finish.
Yes. Yeah.
And they were all kind of, like, waiting for
I'm
us.
also gonna go probably campaign.
Yes.
Get some seeds from Elise, who previously we discussed
Giving seeds to each
having
other.
Okay,
an
cool.
alliance.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Done.
I mean,
Here's
I
mine.
would pull her into this little thing and then
Well,
try
I
to get some
think
numbers.
I feel like we just also need to maybe communicate with, like, a whole other team
Oh,
and see who
absolutely.
they're thinking for actual banishment.
Yes.
So that we can also make sure that all of our numbers are going the same way. Is there a
Right.
person that you want to push? Well, the uproot is going to be such a factor.
I'm gonna. That's the only person I haven't talked to.
I'm gonna go find seeds.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Go find seeds.
I'm gonna go try
I'm
and
gonna
get
be
some
having an
seeds.
ear out.
I told Alex to get the purple one.
And I was walking with her, and I was like, you need to get it, because I didn't think she would be nominated, but I knew the other two had really good rapport, but then she grabbed the other one because she didn't want the blood on her hands, and now she's nominated, and I think of the 3 nominees, she's the most likely to go, and I tried to help her, but also, she's unhelpable. I gave her the seeds because I'm just going through the pomp and circumstance. I also really did not want this, but I did want to be in the greenhouse because I just wanted to give myself 2 rounds. And I will just avoid the people I haven't been talking to, so that way they won't take it personally if I don't nominate them. And I'm trying to suss out who the nicer people are, so that way they won't take it personally either.
I'm here to ask you to either contribute what you can in seeds to possibly so I could get uproot and save myself, or ask for you to not vote me in elimination. Yeah, I understand Kareem is your teammate, but I feel like we have a connection. And that's my girl, and I would love to get to know you more.
He's a cool dude. I also
Alex,
was
yes.
curious where you guys are thinking in terms of where we should be putting seeds because of who you might be wanting to vote for.
I'm wondering where the flowers are going.
I have a flower.
Yeah, what's up?
And then one of them
How do you feel?
isn't going to be played this round.
Yeah, I feel the reason why I chose it is I would have chosen Tulip first, and it was already chosen because I was the second person at the prize table. So I was my rationale was that it is obviously divisive to be nominating someone in the second round, but I didn't want to be Snapdragon because it's the first round. So I was
Right.
get past the first round, and then maybe I'll have a better understanding, and also I would rather nominate 1 than 2.
Yeah.
But Tulip would have been better because then I just would have stopped people from voting.
Yeah.
I don't really know where I'm at with this, is what I'm saying.
Right now, I have 4 seats.
Hell yeah.
Our team all gave, I'll just go ahead and say that.
Yeah.
I gave a seed to her just because we didn't really have rock, paper, scissors or anything. It was kind of just a quick decision of, I panicked whenever I came out from being the last one, and whenever I grabbed and realized that I had no power whatsoever, I ran back and was like, oh my god, please don't do me. Before Alex even came back, and it was just kind of Kiara being kind to my request, and so Alex got nominated.
Which is fine. I'm here for it.
Which was totally just something that I wasn't chilling, and so that was my thing.
But I feel like I am not the only one bidding on uproot. So
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How many do you need for uproot?
I only need 3, but the more I get, the more likely I'm gonna outbid, and that's all in the preface of I would absolutely return your seeds post auction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to go. I don't want anyone to go.
Yeah.
I also want to just hear what other people are thinking. I don't think
Absolutely.
it has a rhyme or a reason for why they made the choices they did.
For real though. So it's you, Sakai, and who's the other one?
I don't even know.
Oh, Alex. Okay.
I don't. Who is Alex? Alex.
Blonde girl.
Oh,
female.
damn. Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
well,
So I'll reveal 3.
The one who said she opened up for virginity.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is kind of incredible, right? Right. What was she doing, stand-up? No.
No, I can write that she's gonna be a strap player, so it could be advantage for you right now
To
to start maybe campaigning towards that.
against?
Not against, but
Just in your favor.
in your
I
favor.
have been doing in my favor, and I've tried not to mention the other people nominated because they're in their own situation. But again, I just don't think I'm crossing my fingers. I hope my situation's not as bad as it seems.
Right.
Let's say that.
Can we just make sure that like the girls are not trying to fight each other?
Yeah.
So
So
it's just, like,
don't
I
waste
can go-
it. Yeah.
I'll go-
Let's go to all touch base with all the girls. Let them know that we're on.
I'm gonna go talk to Blythe to try to steer her away from keeping Kareem, even though he's on her team, because I know that like we can have her back. You know, I feel like we had great conversations this morning, so we can tell Blythe like even if she's not with our team, she's good.
What's up?
I think you and me.
I think so too.
Okay, I think
The second when you walked in, I was like, she was a bit of a politician, but I see her
Mhm.
and I feel her, and I feel the same way, but I try my best to be like low key about everything, though I'm not.
You're doing very well at that. Every
I
moment
feel
I'm
like-
clenching my butt cheeks.
No, I feel like I'm I feel like I'm talking too much, and I feel like I'm a target, and it totally is my fault that Alex is on the block. I didn't even think about the fact that we could have done rock, paper, scissors, but I literally came back like a fucking baby, and I literally ran back to Kira and I was like, please do not. I was like, who are you gonna pick? Are you gonna do me? Please do not pick me. I put her on the spot. So I like kind of feel like a little damage control-y. Hey girls.
I figured we'd come to you guys.
Hey, yeah, what are you fucking thinking?
I'm thinking.
What team are you on? You're green. Are you also green?
For Kareem. And I know Alex is trying to go for the uproot, so I'm gonna ask if she needs another seed. Because
She was
I'll
an
just be
obvious
flat out.
seed. She was on our team. I'm like, she was an obvious seed.
Yeah, I think I just don't want to vote out a woman first, and I know that's like a type of thing to take. But I haven't really talked to Alex yet, but I want to talk to her and just like lay down the foundations.
If I'm being real, I need to find more people to vote Alex out. She's our strongest player, and I don't know if she's completely on my side. Conniving? Yeah, maybe. But I want to make sure that Kira is safe, and if Alex is able to uproot, which I think she probably will, there's a good chance that she's going to go for Kira next. So I think I need to get Z and Thomas on my side because they're both really strong players, and that way we have a better chance of making sure Kira is safe, and we all have a good way out. Period.
So here's the thing. Alex has some seats already to uproot. She has, I believe, 4. I think people want you to stay. Not to just be like throwing out, but this is like what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Other
This guy, you
You're in
know.
a tough spot, right?
Yeah, you are too, huh?
Yeah, but I'm actually not in a tough spot because I have an extra seat.
He told Zakai that he was in a better position than her. So if she wanted to uproot, he would donate to her cause. And then, given that he's scratching her back, she'll scratch his by using her bank vote to keep him over Alex.
Do you want to just campaign the two of us? I don't want to be like really shady and put more of a target on Alex in the back, but I do want to save our skins. Like, I want to save my skin.
I completely agree.
And you're being completely honest about who you are. And a lot of other people were like, well, I talked to Alex the least amount.
She did open for Bridget Bidlow.
Right. She did for Bridget Bidlow.
She can have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a win.
You want to see it? On our little deal that we just did. Okay, so honestly, oh yeah.
It's a bold assumption as well.
What? That he would.
That he feels like he's in a better position.
Yeah, he walked up to her and he said, You're I keep reenacting this with the camera. You're Zakai and I'm Kareem. You're in a tough position. And Zakai goes, yeah, but I mean, so are you, because, you know, they're both on the block. And then he goes, well, not as tough as a position as you are.
Oh, that's deep.
And then, yeah, it just didn't sit well with me. So, I don't know.
Hi, Liz.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
What you talking about?
Trying to figure out this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seeds, how they work.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
A little nervous, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm really hoping some friends pull through. And I don't know.
Are we friends?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm
of
joking,
course.
I'm joking. Well, I was on your team, so you're definitely.
My team is really like gunning for me in a great way.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if Johnny kind of like told Joel our game plan. We're just trying to.
You give away too much.
Yeah, I said I told him I got this because that's what we said we would do.
Yeah.
Alex currently has the seeds from our team. So.
Oh, good. Oh, nice. That's nice.
I don't think it's.
I haven't heard the other two pushing too hard for uproot.
Yeah.
I
think we can. Say
we do have a lot of
trying to get
time
uproot.
though. But I haven't heard the other two pushing
Yeah.
for it.
So, with that said, just feel it in your heart.
To give me a seed.
Donate a
Please,
seed.
please, please, give me a seed.
I think that's Where our head is. A little defeated by the game. I don't know if my team worked as well together as I was hoping we would have. What I really appreciate is that they're all like really gunning for me, and it seems like they're all genuinely trying their best to ensure I stay in the game. So now I'm kind of like conflicted because where I thought maybe we might not have something moving forward, like an alliance moving forward, now I'm like, okay, well, maybe I stick with them because they seem like genuine people.
Alex is on my team, and I know that she's bidding for Uproot already, like trying to figure out some seed situation.
I've been hearing a lot of that.
Yeah. And because I think she seems very persuasive and like, you know, so I think she's gonna get it.
And I maybe make sure you
And I don't-
communicate with her that you think that you'll be like, I'm not voting for you, so that she knows. Because I feel like if she can come back, maybe she'll be able to
Wait, what do you
vote
mean?
for you. If she gets the uproot, I need to stop pointing behind me.
Okay.
If she does, I think make sure that you're on like positive terms with her.
Oh, I think I am. I think I am. She's on my team, and just being frank, I gave her a seat because I had to nominate her, and so I felt guilty for that. So, I did give her my seat to kind of like, you know, combat that as much as I can.
Okay, good.
So I think I'm on good terms with her. I think that it'd be really good for y'all to be on good terms with her too, because I think she's a strong player.
I think she's.
I think she's a strong player, and but I also think she's very loyal too. So from the conversation we had, like, I think she has a good campaign going. My thing is, Kareem just went up to the guy and was like, "I'm in a better position than you," and that kind of didn't sit well for me. Like,
He said what?
I'm in a better position than you.
I think, truthfully, right now, currently where I'm leaning, I still need to talk to Alex, but like, figuring she's probably gonna uproot anyways.
Yeah.
Just.
And I really like Sakai.
Yeah,
I had good conversation with her too, and
Who's in one?
Yeah. Okay. What do you think?
Now that you said that, okay, I think maybe Kareem will be who I vote for.
Yeah, so I think that Alex is going to go for the uproot, so that should be good, and we're all kind of working to try to get her off the block.
Okay.
And then Kareem and Zakai are campaigning for votes. And so the question is, do we want to like all like together decide who goes and like move together, or do we want it to set up to fate in teams? Personally, I'll just put it out there, I'm leaning towards voting for Kareem because partially because Zakai's on my team, but partially because I don't want to vote out a woman this early, and I've said it to a couple of people, so I'm not like wary of people knowing that that's my take. But yeah, in terms of like next round, I'm a little nervous, of course, because my team's the only one that didn't have a flower. So part of me is like, is like the red team going to be the team that like goes up? So that's part of the reason I wanted to maybe talk to at least a little bit to like find out like where your guys' heads might be.
Yeah.
And like what possibly we could do to make it go the way you want it. That was such a long-winded thing.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate it because I mean, at this point, I've only had a conversation with one person who's like up for nomination.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to find the other
I don't
people and
know
like
where
hear their
those are.
campaign.
Where
I
is
think they're
everyone?
outside because they're not upstairs.
Yeah,
So I kind of want to hear what they have to say. I don't know if that's going to sway me or not. So far, I've really just been talking to people who like have a vote.
Yeah.
And trying to listen and see like where do the people want to go right now, and I've heard that Alex is going for the uproot for sure, and the fact that like people are kind of behind her says a lot, and I'm like, cool, good with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't talked to the other two nominees to be like, how threatened am I by your game or not, you know? So I just want to find them and kind of hear like what other people say in between. Be like, hey, like I'm trying to be where the numbers are. I'm not trying to be like causing any uproar right now, you know?
Yeah.
That being said, I do want to go find them before the hour's up and like hear what they have to
Yeah.
say. So I'm gonna go on the hunt. Feel free to come along if you'd like.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna excuse myself and I'm gonna miss you all.
All right.
Because I want.
See you all like probably
Outside
sooner
it.
than later.
Yeah.
See ya.
Given that you have like the power next round, part of me wanted to specifically talk to you about just like setting this round up so that the next round can go the way you would want it to.
Yeah.
Because ideally you don't want someone in the house who you nominate. So like if we can, I guess what I'm saying is like I can offer my support and like my vote the way you want, as well as if you need someone taken off from the other flower, like I'd be willing to give you seats next round in exchange for not being nominated.
I don't have any idea right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
I haven't even talked to every person. So I really need to do that. And I'm being completely honest, I have no idea at this very moment. So I appreciate you saying that to me, but I don't. I picked this with the idea of having immunity for the first round, and I would have picked Tulip as the path of least resistance, but safety and not Snapdragon, but it was already taken, so this is my next. There's my strategy as to why I picked it, but not. I don't know yet. So if anyone has anything that they want to tell me, I'm open to listening, but I don't currently know.
Well, that makes sense.
So we should all talk again after everyone talks to other people.
I do feel you you're a very personality that can make it far. So I kind of want you to be in the game. So just let me know how can we help you. Besides
obviously, if I just if you just don't vote me, and
Sakai was in my team, so I had to give her my seat just to build trust and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if it comes down to you and what's his name, I forget.
Kareem.
I want to keep you here. I want to play with you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking about future alliances. I don't necessarily think the teams that we established in the beginning are
right,
and that I necessarily want that either. Not that I have anything against my team. My team is
that's a good backup to have, a good home, but also we need to get out to other places. So
and I would also love to work with you.
Yeah, me too. I can already see it.
Yeah, I got your back.
Yeah.
It still might be smart to go for it, but I did just walk by Kareem and Zakai actively were talking together with a group, and if they get numbers, that might not be good. But if you need another seed, I was willing to offer you a seed.
Yeah, that would be great. Just as many as we can get.
Yeah.
Do you know what people are thinking if Kareem gets uproot and it's me and Sakai?
I don't know there, but given that I just gave you a seat, I would vote on your side.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And know that I got you moving forward.
It's the I have to work with Bangs.
Oh my gosh.
I'm social saying. I'm sorry.
Bangs.
I really like Oscar. I haven't, not one-on-one. I'm only in a group.
I really want to form an alliance.
I want to work with him the whole time.
Yeah.
I already told
honestly,
him.
You, Oscar, you.
That could be
that's
really good.
I think would be really strong, and in an ideal world where y'all would be on board. I would love to form.
I would absolutely work with that.
Yeah.
Similar energy.
I'm kind of I've talked to Rita. I'm not saying that I'm
and Rita too.
Yeah. But that whatever, but maybe Rita as well. Because I haven't.
Some of the quieter people were saying that Rita was more vocal as a thing against it.
As a
I think
negative.
it's good to keep her because of that. Yeah, instead of letting it be group sync, get someone just because they have voice.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to a point in the game where
everyone's divisive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For what I can tell, Alex has the most seats, so she'll.
Yeah, I've heard that she's going for uproot.
No, yeah.
I don't know how the vote will go. A few people have said they really want to save Alex, but it sounds like she might not even be on the.
Yeah, I think she's gonna get out. Alex is from your team, right?
No, I'm on the green team, so we don't have a nom.
Oh, you don't have a nom. Okay.
But I would be down to vote together if you want. Sorry, I'm coming off strong.
No, I like it.
I meant
Who do you have in mind? If Alex, because I feel like Alex is gonna get out of the.
Yeah, so I'm open. So this isn't I'm leaning a little bit more towards Kareem just because Zakai has asked for my vote, and Emily said she doesn't want a woman to go first.
Right. No. Yeah.
So
I love Sakai. She's from my team. Obviously, I told her I will keep you safe.
Okay.
And I do see that I don't want her to go first. So
okay, I think that's probably where it's gonna go.
It's gonna go.
Okay. Yeah. Have you had any good vibes with anyone else?
No, I like that you were very forward, and I like that because
I just want to talk to someone because no one's I don't know. Everyone's just hey, yeah, I don't know.
And then I have to go talk to someone else.
I don't know. I wanted to snatch you up before everyone else did.
I think you did. No one has been that forward. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I love that.
I feel like y'all are very trustworthy people, and I like you guys.
No, you've been chilling. Like you've been fun from the beginning.
Oh, you too. Like most of you.
I mean, look at you. Look at this. Look at those colors.
I have to present colorful.
I know.
Because I'm like.
Mood, same.
Yeah.
I'm like.
I have to present opposite of my mood.
What's the most wacky thing that I can wear?
Thank you. And we're gonna be like on camera. Might as well.
Yeah.
Like I gotta distract away from this.
Oh, wait, y'all.
Cut that out.
No,
Really,
sister,
y'all.
no.
My pinky nail broke like a day ago, and I panicked because it broke in like half. I literally just went and glued it back on. I couldn't. I'm like, these are dip, and I was just like straight up adding glue.
As you should.
It was too much. I was like, I can't go.
Yeah.
I was like, Taylor, I'm sorry. I'm
I've been
out.
looking for you.
Yeah.
Well, I've been looking for nominees. I was like, I've heard because I was literally upstairs looking for all y'all, and no one was there.
No one's upstairs.
No one's upstairs.
I can't find anyone besides the people that I really need to watch.
Thomas.
If you want to heads up, there's a lot of people in the bedroom to the right downstairs. I don't know if they're still there, but last minute.
I think that I have a better connection with Zakai than I do with Kareem. He literally just walked, we've already spoken today, like twice, and he just came up to me and introduced himself to me and said, hey, I don't know if we've met. I'm like, you and I had a full conversation about like other things. So that's kind of like a sealed deal for me. And I get like nerves happen, but like that's kind of
sharing that truth. Right.
I'm like, oh, we were sitting by each other for like a good 15-20 minutes.
Because it sounds like Alex is going to get uprooted. So at that point, it would leave Kareem versus Zakai. And so now we have to kind of start thinking
And that's
that way.
also a really hard decision.
Yeah.
I've heard people say that they specifically want to vote Kareem because they don't want to vote a woman out on the first one, so they want to keep Zakai here.
Because if Hillary couldn't get it.
Right. Here we are.
Either way, if he's struggling socially, can you guarantee that she can?
Can't guarantee that.
If he's struggling, he's not going to get a number. Right? He's not a threat. But if the other one's gathering numbers, then probably picking up over.
I like what you
said
said
today.
Yeah.
I really like what you said about
Because it's more of we have to think of two votes ahead. Mm-hmm. So like if he's struggling, then what is Johnny gonna do? Because what do we know? I mean, is Kareem a good offer for one of them for next round, just to take us off the list?
I don't know.
Johnny was on my
team. You talked a little bit about Alex.
Yes.
She's going for uproot.
She is.
That's surprising. Is she really scared of getting voted out?
I think she is.
She's feeling
but
pressure?
what helped her is that I think everyone from her team gave her a seat. So now she's like, okay, I have like 4 or 5.
She's seed rich.
So she's right now, I think she wants to get out of the equation.
Yeah.
So what's yours? Sorry, what were you talking with Sakai?
Well, I'm really tempted to outbid Alex because I think if it's
You're
just
gonna
Alex
have
Zakai,
to.
Alex loses. If I bid for the uproot, I can use it on me, Alex, or Zakai.
Correct.
Okay.
You're going to have to use it on you because...
I would actually use it on Zakai because I think between Alex and I think Alex and Zakai is more at risk. Alex versus me, Alex is more at risk. So and it was a kind of a good PR move to use it on somebody else.
No, it is actually.
Especially Zakai, who got so targeted. I was like, where was that even coming from?
No, I
he
feel
just
bad
had
for
that
Sakai.
weirdly upfront. So I think with that, I think that if I bid for it uproot, use it for Zakai, there's no way that after that I get voted out. That would be cruel and unusual if the entire group sees that behavior and goes, yeah, actually let's vote out that guy who completely murdered himself in all seats for this other girl. I think that's my plan is to outbid Alex. And the reason I want to do that is if I outbid for that uproot, personally, if it's me and Alex being voted against, I feel that Alex has more pressure on her and it's more risk. But if it's Alex versus Sakai, I think that maybe, I don't know if Alex has the same pressure, or Sakai, you have that same pressure. If I get that uproot, I would use it on you. And it would be cruel and unusual if an entire group of people sees that happen. I outbid my seeds, and I'm like, okay, I'm uprooting Sakai, and then a vote happens between me and somebody else. Surely they wouldn't. Oh, it's that guy who exactly threw himself under the bus. Let's vote for that guy. That would be cruel and unusual. Huh? Exactly. But I think there's less threat for me. If I win that uproot, I'll tell y'all for real, I'm gonna use it on her because I think it's a vote against me and Alex. Yeah. Straight up. So I think that protects me and Sakai, who I feel like Sakai, you've been super upfront with me, and obviously Alex talking that much too much. So
I know I have Josh because we have had discussions about like us being out at the game.
how many seeds do you?
Because it's not like y'all would have to combine.
Yeah. Okay, we would. So I've got 4, 5 potentially with Josh. Do we have anybody with an extra seed that are willing to contribute to this play?
I only have one right now.
Yeah.
You feel like Alex's competition and you want her out early, just one seed.
I think she is 4.
I heard from Oscar she's 4. And with us, it's me and Josh, Sakai, and the 3 that I have. Me, Josh, Sakai, 3 that I have. We have 6. But maybe there's another. I just want to extra safe. If that 6 comes up, any of y'all, I'm not saying make a decision now. Feel free to bid 7 on my behalf. If y'all do that, you know, and just hand it off to Sakai, and hopefully, fingers crossed, not get voted out after doing something with us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Do you trust that play at all?
From what he's told me before, like, we've had a one-on-one. What he's told me, I kind of do.
What I'm hoping is that Alex goes up, Alex goes home. I've been trying to float around, not necessarily the idea of targeting, but more of the idea that he would be a good Sunflower Rose candidate if his plan goes through of him taking you off and then you take out Alex.
Yeah.
If he stays there against you, then he goes, and then we have to just figure out which outing them.
Yeah, I feel like potentially both of them could be threats to my game.
Yeah.
But Kareem seems like he could be a really good ally. He seems like a good player for the people.
And the fact that Alex originally went high-speed campaigning, my personal favorite would be who goes first.
Yeah, but she also didn't talk to many people to start.
But she just got them immediately.
Yeah.
The fact that they were able
seeds. Yeah.
The fact that they were able to give that up that quickly is scary.
The people I've been talking to with the most are Emily and Johnny. They're a couple inherently because they are a couple, but I feel like both of them are able to get their voices out there, and that's an important ally to have. I wish Alex wasn't bidding on Uproot because that would be my choice, just because I haven't talked to her, and the other two have actually spoken to me, and like naturally, just as a person, I don't want a POC to go first, but sometimes that's just what has to happen.
Who do you think is like the least social or like the least susceptible to being mad?
I think the way it is, and this is just calling a spade, and we don't have to go this way. There's 3 different, depending on how close the teams are, there's 3 different colors represented in the greenhouse, and there's one that's not. And
what color's not represented?
Yeah, so we have green, purple, and then
red.
Red.
Or red is not represented.
Red is not represented, and that's a difficult position because.
What did you think about the people on your team?
On my team,
because 2 of the people I've talked to the least are on your team, but I don't want to nominate one of them if you don't want me to.
I think because they feel pretty decent with each other, just because like group morale. Like,
yes.
It would be okay if you nominated one, because altogether that team has 10 seeds.
Your team.
Yeah, because we.
So they could get up.
Yeah, so if you nominate one of them,
do you think they would ask you for seeds, so you would lose your seed?
Yeah, but
you don't care.
At that point, I'm like,
it doesn't matter.
Because they all bid on 2 seeds.
Who else is on your team besides Josh and Piglet?
Taylor.
Okay, I don't think I want to nominate Taylor. I probably will end up nominating Josh.
Okay.
And I gotta figure who the second's gonna be.
Okay.
I was thinking Rita.
Rita's very out there, and there was talks because like a bunch of the people that are like less talkative, I guess, like Matt, all got together and they were like, yeah, I mean, like we want to at least be represented, and like the person that's most out there is like Rita, and it wasn't necessarily throwing her out as a potential option, but there's eyes on her.
Okay, and she nominated Kareem. Who do you want to go here? So I think Alex is going to get Uproot.
Yeah, and I feel like Alex has the most potential sway, and that's good as an ally, but I haven't talked to her. Okay. So it's like, and Kareem...
I genuinely think she's like walking around and just asking people, will you give me a seed?
Yeah.
And I know she's close to Elise, because she said that she can get a seed from Elise.
I think that there's a lot of people that are connected here, apparently. It's important to...
That's why, and trust me on this, please, I think that me, you, Emily, Taylor plays games too. Like, I think those are people that we could
I'm so good
work
with that.
with. And I know Emily was going to talk to Taylor this morning as well, and I have not had the chance to talk to Taylor.
Taylor's the person I've talked to the most from my team.
Okay, I like her a lot.
If we can get us more.
I don't think we need to get us in. As long as we have the chance to talk to each other and I have not talked to Emily once, so like, we need to get the
y'all have definitely been separated.
Yes, but we need the opportunity to like talk to people or to those people and try to get a group. And honestly, I love Oscar because I know Taylor so well, but I don't think he wants to play that bad.
I haven't even talked to him.
He's Taylor's.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to play that badly, but I don't want to nominate him.
So what about me nominating the person who doesn't go home who's already nominated this round?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, if they're
That's
already
actually
out
really
there.
not a bad idea, to be honest. And both of them are not pushing that hard, so it kind of makes it a
But
little.
do you want that person to go home, or
Well,
are we just like?
I haven't talked to Zakai at all. Like, don't have anything against her, but
Yeah.
haven't not talked to her at all. Kareem was on my team, and so I was like talking to him, like what as a team. We were talking about protecting our teammates. But I will say like Alex talked to me before that, so like that's why
I really like Alex.
That's why I gave him my second.
Okay.
I mean, that's not very nice, but I'm not gonna like if Zakai doesn't approach me, I'm not gonna have a conversation.
Yeah,
with
not
her.
tell her she's
And then at that point, like when you nominate someone, I'll be like, I'm gonna nominate Zakai. Like, we haven't spoken.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And that's not a very like political or divisive.
No, it's not.
Like moment to
Yeah.
have.
You'll do the rebound. Okay, and then I'm gonna find a pawn.
Yes. Y'all think that's okay? Like, y'all think that's a fair decision?
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean honestly,
and
you're screwing the person, but like it's a person that's not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but like, who else would it? Who else should it be? besides-
someone you don't talk to is like the only thing, but
For like looking towards the future of the game. Elise, Emily, you, me, Oscar. Thoughts?
Elise, you, me, Emily, Oscar. Love that.
Yeah.
There's one more person who I would want to add to it because I just adore him as a
Yeah,
human.
yeah.
Piglet.
Yeah. For
And
sure.
honestly, but like
I haven't gotten to talk to him as much.
he's been playing a quiet game, but I know that he's.
But
he's
I
good people.
trust your your opinion.
But like that sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Elise mentioned it earlier, and I was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
I mean, like that.
Also, like
that
I will
was
say,
me.
like you've been campaigning really well. Like I was literally just like kind of bragging about you inside. And it was like she's literally like making offers. Like she's like, hey, if I don't use it, you get it back. Like this is a team player. Like
of course, yeah.
Nice. But yeah. I've been trying to play a very I'm open to whoever is good to me kind of game. And not be perceived. Make an impact. Don't be seen. And although I think I'm making a lot of friends, I am also trying to stay off people's radar. I want my social game to be chef's kiss, but I don't want it to be threatening. So now I'm just hiding in the diary room.
I think people like me. I think I'm rubbing people the right way. I think Kareem is kind of rubbing people the wrong way. I haven't even talked to him. Just from what I've heard from other people, it seems like he's speaking for people who haven't promised him anything.
You're good.
your team is you, Emily, Matt, and who?
Me, Emily, Matt, and Sakai. She's nominated.
Yeah, I've talked to all 4 of the people on your team, like a solid amount. I don't plan on nominating any of you. I'm looking for this pawn.
Have you talked to Matt? Like, what do you know about him?
I've talked to him lightly. He was sitting next to me in the coffee house this morning. He was like the first person I talked to when I got into the coffee house.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Because I don't know, the type of game he started playing since the beginning is like, okay, if the 3 of us are here and then you start leaving, he's like, what do you think about Johnny? Like that type of like.
He didn't say it about me specifically. He just said it in general.
In general,
Okay.
like.
Yeah, he's like too strategic. He's kind of what you're saying.
He's trying to be too strategic too soon.
Really?
So
okay.
I feel like that could be kind of something to watch.
Okay.
Okay, we were talking before about Matt. Do you guys have any like alliance
So
with
many
him?
like red flags.
Okay, red flags.
Really?
Good. That's what I'm trying to.
You
That
think
was
he's the one I should.
I think Elise should target him.
Like,
actually,
you and I-
flat
I
out, Elise should target him.
I lightly know who he is, but I will nominate him. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
You lightly know.
I do, but I'm not really against it.
He
If
keeps
people,
he keeps trying to make like an alliance with me and like checking
No,
in with
I
it.
mean you can probably not nominate him right now.
tell you who I was really thinking of. If you guys can promise to keep it here.
It stays here.
I was thinking of Frida, Yes.
That'd be so good.
What? That'd be bad.
So good.
No, that would be
Oh,
good.
why would that be good?
I think he's a strong player. So.
But she would be. I think she'd be like a good pawn because I think she would stay.
I also think
that's what I'm saying.
for this. Sorry.
Sorry, I don't
just
even know
made me think of this one. No, you're good.
And I want to tell you what I'm up to. So
Okay.
Kareem is his pitch for getting Alex out is that she's the better player. But while I'm hearing him speak and like the mannerisms he's using,
you think he's a better player?
I think he's the better player.
I think
I'm not gonna lie.
if he uses the uproot to take Sakai out and it's him against Alex,
We still vote him out.
I
we
think
can
that,
still.
I think I'm just like kind of confused as to why he's still going over out because Alex has so many seeds.
I don't know why Morty came over.
Why didn't you go after?
Well, they were talking together for the first 20 minutes and then just decided, oh crap, we're gonna partner up. And if we partner up, then we could have a 2v1 against the other nominee.
I see.
But I think Alex might have more seeds than the two of them combined.
Really?
I think so too.
Her first 10 minutes, she was a nominee. She asked everybody for a seed. And my team, full disclosure, gave her seeds.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
So like, I have zero seeds right
I
now.
don't have any seeds.
You gave her a seed?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. No, she got seeds elsewhere as well.
No,
So
Alex.
Okay, so I'm
I
probably
think-
between.
I think you're thinking of picking Rita because she's a good player. She can pull the seats.
I want to nominate her because I don't think she'd go home.
The match situation, I just wanted to say I didn't want to pitch in for you to vote. I just wanted to pitch in what the sense is because for me and like we talk about it, like there's.
Have you guys talked about that with other people or just the two of you?
I mean, I talked
Just
to her
us during the game.
Do you think he'd be a target in like future rounds? Like if I don't nominate him next round, we get him like the round after.
he has to be a target at some point because the way he's playing already is like whoa.
Okay.
So
I made alliance for us
with who?
with Alex and Elise.
I love Alex.
When I gave Alex my piece, I said I really liked you, and then they're like, we really like Oscar too.
Okay,
and then we're like, if we can make that a 4, then we could all work together. I think that's actually like great.
I like it. I just wanted to make sure that you and Matt were not like actually already an
No.
alliance.
I was
because-
rubbed the wrong way by that.
Yeah, because when the three of us were there, and then I left, like he immediately started talking to you, like, and I'm like, oh wait, I feel kind of awkward now.
If anything, that like rubbed me the wrong way because I'm like, I want to like build trust with people before I'm like scheming like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm just like if someone's scheming like that immediately with no trust built, it makes me think that like you're just gonna burn me.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you have Rose.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah. I don't currently like have an idea, but my concept for the plot is to like create the least amount of resistance.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, it does.
So, because like, I don't get to give my nominee a seat. My decision is more like direct, and so right
like,
now,
how can you like not make ripples?
yes.
Um,
And I'm also kind of going off of like who's not trying to talk to me at all.
right. And that's why I want to pull you aside now.
Yeah. Do you, based on what you've heard from everyone, who do you think is going home? Zakai or Kareem? Okay. That's what I think too. I mean, I don't have like any numbers in my head of what it would be, but I literally like have not even seen Zakai with my eyes.
Her and Kareem have been together doing stuff because they're trying to get Alex out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not a good look.
And also, I don't know that it can play out in a successful manner.
Exactly.
I think she has a lot of seeds.
I think she has a lot of seeds.
I don't know the number.
Me either.
But I think she has a lot of seeds.
And then Kareem, he like in a conversation, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have Josh's seed." And I was like, "No, you don't." Like, yeah, he was like throwing my name out there.
Did he mean other Josh?
No, he was talking about me, and he was pointing at me. He's like, yeah, and he's like, I feel like I have Josh's seed, and I was like, I never guaranteed you a seed ever.
I will say that putting up someone who was previously on
The block
is smart.
is smart, yeah.
Is literally smart, and so I'll say that, but I don't like.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
No, and I'm.
Especially
Don't repeat
because,
that.
No, of course I won't.
Can you not? Because I'm
No,
not
of course
telling
I
anyone who I'm. And I'm not saying that I will. Oh, I will. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's an idea. Because, like I said, I'm going like, how can I ruffle the least amount of feathers?
And I think a loophole for you to get out, if Kareem goes home, you nominate. If you do end up doing that, if you're saying Zakai hasn't talked to you,
Yeah.
that's your reason.
I know.
Or good. I mean,
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I don't even know if I want either of the people I'm nominating to go home.
Okay.
Which is like a strange thing. But I know.
Am I underrated?
No. I think Elise has to nominate someone and not give a seed to them, and I nominate 2 people and I give seeds to people. So like I will probably nominate someone, but tell them forwardly I'm supporting them in getting the uproot. And then the other is just going to be like a pawn for regular eviction. They'll probably be lightly mad at me, but like I have to pick a person that I just like have not had almost any relationship where they're talking to at all. But I have your back.
If I'm in power future round, you're good.
Yeah. I'm trying to be more like social and strategic. I'm trying to like tone down because I feel like if people think like we're too strategic, which I think both of us are, like it could get us targeted. So I'm trying to like tone that down, and I'm trying to be like, it's the person I've talked to the least. Like I'm so sorry. And like honestly, there are people that have not even approached me and like asked me for safety. That makes me feel like a little bit less bad. Do you think you have the support of your team?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I propose something that was like brought to me? Is that your team apparently has a lot of seeds.
Okay.
If I were to put you on the block and help you get the uproot, so that way you are not a final nominee, is that something that you would be open to?
As a pawn?
Yeah, well, because you would get the uproot, so you won't even be a final.
Can I join?
Yeah, of course.
That scares me a little.
And then I think both of us plan on putting up someone who might be a little bit more like easy to go.
Just thinking in like broad strategy, the best way to be the rose is to put up someone who's most likely to go and ruffle the least amount.
And then I put up someone that I'm willing to give seeds to that could get that uproot. And that was like what I was thinking. And I was told that Green had a lot of seeds. Yeah, I mean, in theory, us doing this would like help us build like a bond in the future. And we also haven't even talked like that much this first round. So of the people that were on Green, Zach can't be nominated. They would give you the seeds, right?
I would like to think so.
Okay.
If she gets 3, I've got 3 with Sakai. So I know you have 2. I also have like really solid commitment from Oscar that he's going to use his seats to help Sakai. So right there we have 2 from me, 1 from Sakai. He said seeds plural, so I assume he has 2. So let's say 2 from him, and then 1 from you, 2 from you, and then we have 7. It could be Alex.
Here's the thing, though. I think I might be on the block next because of not because of Elise. I think because of potentially Johnny, and that's what I'm concerned about now. Johnny has sunflower.
Yeah, got you.
Johnny has sunflower.
Right. Yeah, he is so scary.
Johnny has sunflower.
Okay.
Because to me, it sounds like Alex is a shoo-in for
But if she's not a shoo-in for uproot, then she's a like high threat. Or how do you feel about it if she's not?
The thing is, a lot of people have given her a seat already, and I don't think those people can vote for her.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. So I think your pitch now needs to be against Sakai.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Kareem wants my seed. I'm not gonna give it to Kareem because he said that he had my seed in a group conversation. That's not the case, obviously. I'm unsure if I'll be going up by Johnny, but I just said that I am, so that I don't have to give my seed to Kareem. I don't want to give my seeds up, and now I need to really lay low. So yeah, successfully didn't give my seed to Kareem. Great. Even though I'd love to keep Kareem, but that doesn't look like the case anymore, so I have to cut my ties now, especially since it's getting a little messy and I don't want to put all of my eggs in that basket.
Be careful, because people are starting to see you two align, and I don't think that was intended.
Yeah.
Because of that deal that's been like discussed.
Right.
Like in groups, and the fact that you guys have been like.
Did you see my face?
Yeah.
In the group?
That's
because when he said that, I went.
Mm-hmm.
Because he never told me that, and he said
like,
it in
if I get the uproot, I'm pulling her off, and it would be so terrible if y'all were to vote me out after that. And I was like.
Yeah, but that
I just walked away. I didn't know what to say.
People are not above it though.
This is the first round. It's one thing if it's like the 4th vote and like we've been like rocking and loyal.
Right.
It's a whole other thing for the first vote.
That doesn't give him a leg up in any way because
right. You just
he's
took away
he's doing the work for the seeds.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he would not at least benefit himself. Which
That
is
being
why
said,
I think like
Yeah, and
I don't
he's
know if
putting
you
a
guys
target on me. I don't know.
I would say
At all.
I don't think that guy will say
Campaign for yourself.
Campaign
Like,
for yourself and make sure you let people know.
You're not trying to be a hero with
You
them.
do your game
Right.
as you choose and
Right,
please, but
obviously.
I know people are starting to see you that way purely because of that conversation.
Thank you for
And if you don't want to be seen as like this like duo with him,
Mhm.
you like say like, hey, that's wild.
Right.
So this is me.
Mhm.
Are you going for that group?
I have one seed. I'm gonna
Okay.
be completely out.
You're
I
not-
have one seed.
Okay.
And I feel like we're on the same page, if I'm not wrong, about
Like
that
you
being
are friends.
weird and that you need to go do damage control and tell other people.
Thank you. Alex has bid 3 seeds on Uproot.
I think that you're on the safe side. I do, but I really think you need to do damage control. Y'all, like, it's like y'all are campaigning together, and that's what people are thinking.
Yeah.
But you need to make sure they know that that's not the case, that you're not tied to him like that.
Yeah. At first, I was thinking of targeting Alex because it sounded better for me because she had seeds, but now
No,
she
but
has
that
seeds
means
that I
yeah.
can't target her.
Yeah.
But now looking at it, because she's very nice, very sweet. I talked to her
She's
briefly.
a good player that will be on your side.
Right.
That's why I was like,
I haven't talked to Kareem except for when it came to just now, like the campaigning thing. So
Same.
it's
But, I
like,
mean, it was the beginning of the game, so.
yeah. Also, I have a banked vote. I want to give it to you, but if my teammates know that I had a banked vote and I gave it away, not to either of them, they're gonna think something's up.
Right,
But
I agree.
I do trust Oscar and Emily, and I'm thinking of giving it more to Emily. Yep.
Emily, she's on your side. She literally, we talked, and she was like, I'm not voting out a woman.
Yep. I'm giving
I
it
was
to
like,
Emily.
period.
Because Oscar was like, give it to either me or Emily.
Give it to Emily.
I
I'm
do
okay
not
with that.
trust Matt. That's what Oscar was saying.
Yeah,
I was
don't
like,
trust Matt. Don't trust Matt.
I do not.
He's on Kareem's side very heavily because he was literally like, we should keep him.
And he was like, I think we should stay 2 steps ahead.
And Piglet was agreeing with that, so now I feel like I can't really trust Piglet right now.
I like Piglet.
I do too. I vibe well. We laugh at the same things.
Kareem keeps following me, and it's bad. Like, I cannot talk gameplay how I want to because he keeps following me. Granted, I did do a little pinky promise with him earlier. Good thing my fingers were crossed on the other hand and nobody saw. I have to figure it out because at first it seemed like a good play on my behalf. Now it's getting aggressively, he's trying to make it that we're a pair, and we are not a pair. Even though I did see people of color stick together, because, I mean, we do, but like, you're like attached at my hip and I barely even know you. Kareem is apparently going around trying to kind of almost insinuate that the two of us are a pair.
Yeah, no,
We
yeah,
are
I've heard
not.
that.
Yeah, we are not a pair.
I figured not.
Yeah.
I think he's been very like forthfront in conversations, and people are just like nodding and saying yes and thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you need a seed, maybe we'll think about it.
Yeah, it's like,
But
it's
I-
beginning game.
I don't think anything's happening there.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that, like, I clarify that my game is my game. I do not know Kareem.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. He also keeps saying that he sees Alex as a threat. So
Yeah, which like it's round 1.
right. What did she do to you?
Literally.
What did she do to you?
She curled her hair.
Oh yeah.
Threat.
That was pretty
She
messed
looked
up.
good.
Yeah,
That's really wrong.
I don't know about
She
that.
looked good. She sang for Bridget Mendler or whatever. She opened for Bridget Mendler. Like, and he was like, I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't like women who are space lawyers. Y'all know that's what she is now?
Yeah.
She's a space lawyer.
Yep.
Everyone needs like a down low someone who's got your back.
Yeah. Yeah, like I got you.
I got you 100%. I would never vote for you. I would never vote for you.
Good. Like final 2.
You have to push the thumbs.
Oh,
down, or else
okay.
It's not.
I was
Okay,
confused.
Also, it's void.
But yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think his pitching that Alex was the bigger player actually proved that he was the bigger player because everyone could.
Yeah, he's been very.
We could do one more bid. Like, if you give me your seed and Oscar gives me his, we can bid for 4. We could do it. And then maybe we could bid for 5.
How many seeds do you have?
I have 2.
Okay.
There's not much. And then Josh has been expressing a little bit of
Which one?
uneasy.
Piglet?
Sorry, Piglet has been expressing a little bit of unease. He's not on board with us. So
Mhm.
I think that if you want it not to be the two of us, I think we need to. We're gonna bid 4 and 5 anyways, but I actually don't think.
I don't think you have this big, to be honest. We're gonna see, but it's not working out perfectly.
I never really wanted to get rid of my seat at all.
Okay.
It's just kind of like
even in this case,
a safety thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. It's just
No, I totally
just
understand.
wanted
It makes sense because we don't have a case for
Right,
fruit
'cause
anymore the way that I thought we did.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Yeah.
I'm gonna trust you. As long as I know you have.
And do you want me to use it this round?
Yes, please.
Then I got it. 100%. I will do exactly what you asked me. You're the only person who made a promise to about I'm not voting you out. So you know.
Thank you.
Okay, so at the end of the first auction, Alex has bought Uproot for 3 seeds.
Hi, Alex. What would you like to do with your uproot?
I'd like to remove myself as a nominee.
All right, congratulations, Alex. You made it through the first vote, which means our final nominees are Zakai and Kareem. So sorry. Zakai and Kareem, you are the final nominees for week 1. You each have one last chance to stand up, make a plea to your fellow players before they vote to send one of you packing. Zakai, you're first.
I hope you guys vote for me to stay. I will play an honest game. I have been playing an honest game. And I could be an asset to any of your games when the time comes. I feel like I'm trustworthy. I can be, I can take a shot if need be. I don't know what else to say. I take a shot.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm on a chopping block, looking pretty rough. I just want to let y'all know that I have resources in this game, and I will absolutely try to help one of y'all if I see the vote come my way.
I will be voting for Kareem. I connected more with Zakai and spoke to her more and feel like she'd be a good ally in the future to have.
I think Kareem's going, but just to, rile people up a little bit.
One was playing a little bit more aggressive than I'm trying to look right now. So I'm gonna cast my vote for Kareem to go. Okay.
I thought that I was gonna vote opposite of the house and vote Zakai just to throw a chaos vote in there, but I think it's a little too early for that, so we're gonna go with Kareem.
Z has just been such a friend. I think she's so fun. She's got grit and humility. I think that's a great thing to have in a teammate later on. So that's why I'm voting for Z to stay.
I vote to eliminate.
Zakai is my best friend in real life, not just in this game. I think it's good to have numbers right now, and I know Zakai would have my back, so I'm trying to protect her. Oh, bye Kareem. That's you. Sorry. It's nothing personal, obviously. I don't even know you.
His pitch was just really bad. I just dropped in how we vote.
I'm gonna vote Kareem. I am voting with the house. Is it a house? I'm
flower
voting
bed.
with the team. I'm voting with the team. I don't know. I'm voting with the majority, hopefully.
So I think it's Kareem, but I also think he'll be a bigger target in the future. Elise is planning on nominating the survivor of this. I want to put Kareem up because I want the other person that I'm nominating, who I've not told yet, that think a few more confident be on the block. I'm voting Zakai, and I don't really care what happens because I think the other one might go home next round.
So I will be voting Kareem. Reason being is because I really wanted to work with Kareem. We talked about it at the beginning. He went around and basically saying that I was guaranteed to get him a seat, and those words never came out of my mouth. And that's messy gameplay, and I don't want to be associated with messy gameplay. And I don't want to be in the minority of the vote. Already a minority, so I don't want to keep going down that road, bro.
So very early in this round, I promised Zakai I would not be voting for her, and I also made it very public that I made that promise so people can see me as very trustworthy. That being said, she gave me her bank vote to ensure that Kareem goes home.
Forgot his name. I am
They're on the cup.
voting for Kareem because he took some of what the players were saying and twisted some of their words when talking to other players, and I think it got back to those players and it's not gonna favor well for him.
By a vote of 13-2, Kareem, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Thank you for playing. It is time for the first nomination ceremony of the Greenhouse Season 6. Johnny, you hold the power of Sunflower, and you get to name the first 2 nominees. Each of those nominees will receive a seed. What's your decision?
Okay, so the first round was very hectic, playing 2 rounds at once. I'm kind of going with the people that I just did not get the most chance to talk to, hoping that we could talk about it later, which is not the greatest, but I hope we can. Josh, I'm going to nominate you, and then Rita, I'm going to nominate you as well.
Hey, Josh and Rita, please have a seat.
It's cold, but
And you'll each receive a seed. Elise, you are the Rose, and you get to name the 3rd nominee for Banishment. What's your decision?
Similar to Johnny, it was a very hectic first round, figuring out the first banishment ceremony and then also having this power into the next round. So I'm also going to go with the person I talked to the least. So Zakai, I'm sorry.
Zakai, you have been nominated for Banishment, which means our 3 nominees for the week are Rita, Zakai, and Josh. It's time for another option. Meet me in the library.